Taking a look at Milwaukee. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for him, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the sixth man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it. So with Randolph on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Paul George, Anthony out there with Paul Gasol. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Yao in at the center.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. A game like this is often pivotal to the outcome of a series because, as coach said, a win tonight gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish things off at home. That's going to make this one a dogfight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here is Hardaway. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Hardaway finds Anthony. Back to Hardaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Doncic passes to Butler. Butler is screen on Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doncic passes to Butler. Here's Giannis. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Gasol. Anthony with it. Butler covering. Pulls up. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if it's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Doncic against Hardaway. Randall is screen on Anthony. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Hardaway against Doncic. Outside, George. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Porzingis is checked in for Julius Randle. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Love's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anthony's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Catching up on the changes for New York. McAdoo is checked in for Gasol. Harper comes in for Anthony. And it's ball in for Hardaway. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Black. And here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with a jam.
It's a pick by Love. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Harper kicks to George. Love with the screen for George. Over Blackman. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Here's Harper following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Love inside. Mobley's there. And that one's good. Love.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the three, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Young against Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And so Young nails them both. Knicks trail by 4. Ball up top, defended by Young. Love inside. He's against Porzingis. And McAdoo kicks to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Blackman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep. And so the first quarter is in the Bucks. Bucks lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Randolph on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Yao. And it's Ball in at the 1. Anthony taking his time here. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, when Butler's feeling it from 3, he's pretty much unguardable right now. Nice delivery from range.
And here's Anthony for 3. New York missing again. The Bucks shooting well. 50% from the floor. The shot by Beal, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Yao. Out to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway has got 5 now.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Here's Doncic. Yao with the block. Anthony dishes the ball. Back to Anthony. It's thrown about. It's Antetokounmpo. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He dishes it to Randall. Kicks it to Doncic. From 12 feet out, Beal gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With the step back, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Love check in for Yao.
Knicks substitution. Kevin Love.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Love outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Here's Doncic. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, ball. Butler against Hardaway. Ball kicks to Hardaway. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A new lineup here for the Bucks. The Knicks also changing it up. McAdoo, he's checked in for Gasol. Paul George comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Harper in for Ball. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Love outside. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Young outside. A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
104 left now here in the second. Hardaway passes to George. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Young will bring it up for Milwaukee. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Bucks, Trey Young. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. Knicks trail by 3.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pick. And the pass to Love. Back to Hardaway. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team. With
seeing how things are. Thank you for being with us.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We've seen Penny Hardaway really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Doncic out there with Butler. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Randall in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Here's Anthony. Nice D from Doncic.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
A shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. George finds Hardaway. Right side, George. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Ball's checked in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. George with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks. Randle outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randle.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. George with the ball. 7 points in the game. Ball no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. On the wing, Doncic. Over George. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Here's George. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beal from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Pass the ball. Now with the screen on Butler. Out to Anthony. 1:58 left in the third. He was all alone on that one. And the Knicks lead by 2.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So for the Knicks, Kevin Love comes in for Yao. And it's Harper in for Anthony. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Edwards looking it over. Shoots from the right block, and that one is good. Blackman's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
George passes the ball. Gasol setting the pick for Ball. The 3 from George. Porzingis with the rebound. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Porzingis with a screen on Love. Here's Edwards, rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Ball kicks to Love. On the wing, George. Edwards defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from George. McAdoo is checked in for the Knicks. Hardaway comes in for Ball. And George drops them both. Bucks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Blackman, the pass to Mobley. Drops in the layup for 2.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Tries from 16. Up again. And Love with the second chance points. Love's got 9.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Harper. Passes it to Love. Shoots over Mobley, and it comes off the front of the rim. Tie game in Milwaukee. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way out. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Randolph on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Kevin Love out there with Yao. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. Hardaway from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
New York moving it around. Back to Yao. They double team Yao. And it's in there. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Doncic against Harper. And yes, it's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Antetokounmpo against Love. Over on Antetokounmpo. Love can't hit. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Butler.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
New York calls timeout. And the Bucks making a change here. Beal's checked in. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for New York. Paul George comes in for Harper. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Butler on the wing, defended by George. Randall surveying the D. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives with these kinds of moments and delivers.
Anthony up on top. He's covered by Beal. And that one's good, Anthony.
You could see that Melo knew how important it was to get the score there, and he just imposed his will on everyone else.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
The 3 from Anthony. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, I'm not sure people give Melo enough credit for his ability to create space with the dribble.
Giannis passes to Butler. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Gasol with the steal. First, and that ties the game up.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
Young's checked in for the Bucks. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 1. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And free throw good from Young.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Anthony. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Here's Giannis. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Gasol. Outside Anthony. Great D that time from Beal.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
2 points. That one goes. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Anthony dishes to Hardaway. Outside Gasol. From the top of the key. That shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Butler kicks to Young. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Sure. Some solid defense from Butler. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And someone who welcomes big spots, Jimmy Butler, loves that he's at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shoot 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And that one is off. Great D that time from Beal. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of the team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
It's Gasol missing, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Outside Anthony. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2. All right, David, great job. Thank you.